What is up, guys? It's your boy Phil Shocker, the 96 Tetra, going against Mega Charizard, aka Midnight Umbreon, the owner of PDLA Season 1. He's actually become a really good buddy of mine. I really enjoy him. We actually had one matchup where, sadly, I body bagged him. But this is going to be a racing match because we're both really not knowing this thing. He might have a small bit knowledge better than I do, so he might have somewhat of the advantage going into this matchup. But unless I'm here just to have some fun, not take everything serious. Obviously, if crits and stuff happen, then I might get a little affected. But you know what? I'm here to relax. Everyone makes playoffs, so I'm here to have some fun. But we're here to bring a really creative team this week. You guys can hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Phil Shocker crew today because you'd be thrilled with the king of the crew. So let's break down Charizard's team. He has got Lapras, Mew, Mega Gallade, Grimmsnarl, Goodra, Incineroar, Sylveon, Mamoswine, Inteleon, Electivire, and Aegislash. Now you may be asking yourself, wait, Friller, you said Lapras. Why is it G-Max Lapras? In this league, we have a rule that you can Gigantamax and Dynamax your Pokemon while also having a Mega Pokemon. You can choose to normal, like say for Dreadnought. If you draft Dreadnought, you can normal D-Max Dreadnought so it can actually get the Swipson boost from its Max Geyser attack. Excuse me. In that sense of the regard. But for him, he can use G-Max Lapras because of Aurora Veil. And more than likely, he's going to be bringing his G-Max Lapras versus us this week. And we have very little times of switching to G-Max Lapras with our team, I will not lie. We're bringing some new mons this week. We're bringing some old mons back because of the matchup. But Mew can be very dangerous because last week he actually had a weakness policy, G-Max Lapras, but he actually put Volt Switch on the Lapras, and he actually has strategy there, so he could try to pull a strategy like that. I don't know if he would risk that type of strategy again this week though, versus my team. Charizard, Mega Gallade is actually very threatening versus my team for its dual stab. Grimmsnarl is most likely going to come back as a utility set that he brought last week versus his opponent with screens, potentially. Goodra is very annoying for my team, and he's most likely going to probably be Sap Sipper to try baiting the switch-ins on that for a Goodra to get attack buffs. Incineroar, I think, primarily comes as an Intimidate user. It could potentially get swapped out for Mamoswine if he really wants to, but I don't know. Sylveon, if Sylveon comes, I don't think he brings Grimmsnarl for the fact that Poison could just run House on his team because he wouldn't have a Ground type or a Steel type. Mamoswine, like I said, can come if he really feels the need to bring it. Inteleon has about 50-50 chance to come, but I don't know if he would fully bring it. Electivire, I don't think really comes because I think he has poor matchup versus my team. And again, Aegislash is another one that I just has this poor matchup versus our team. So with that being said, let's go ahead and break it down the team we have this week. We're bringing back Heat Rock Charizard. Again, I feel like this set is just super good. This is my main Dynamax mon if I want to Dynamax. Actually, now thinking about it, since I'm going to have a G-Max on this mon, I'll think about this, actually. Actually, let's not be Solar Power. Let's be Blaze. And instead of Roost, let's have Manual Sun. So I just fixed that upset. So we've got Air Slash Charizard. Actually, then we might as well put Solar Power. We're bringing Charizard with the Heat Rock set with Air Blast, Air Slash, Fire Blast, Sunny Day, Dragon Pulse. With 152 HP, 80 defense, max special attack with a 96 speed, invested tip of nature. With this, we outspeed pretty much everything on his team that is not Gallade and Mew. I don't see Mew being fast this matchup, so that's why I'm not spec prep to outspeed Mew or speed tie with the Mew. In that sense of the regard. I got spec prep for his Mamoswine. So we're faster than everything on his team except that. Running the rest into bulk just to give some off sort of longevity stuff. Max special attack again. Air Slash is really good versus his team. Fire Blast against holes when he gets Sun Up. And Sunny Day for Heat Rock is really good. And Dragon Pulse is specifically there for the Goodra, because Goodra is the only way he can wall out my Charizard. But with having Dragon Pulse, Charizard doesn't actually get walled like Goodra. Up next, we're bringing Groot, our Venusaur Life Orb offensive this week with Weather Ball, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, and Knockoff. I was debating on putting Symphysis on this set, and I really would like to have Symphysis on this set, or Growth, but I feel like Knockoff's really clutch because if we get rid of any potential weakness policy and stuff like that, he can't pull any strategies like he did last week and try to pull off that kind of stunt again. But we're running Weather Ball because in Sun, that makes really powerful damage. It's also not bad of a normal type attack to have as well because it's base 50, so it's not terrible. But again, our main move of hitting a lot of his thing is Giga Drain plus Sludge Bomb because everything just dies once we're in Sun. Once we're in Sun, pretty much there's no safe switching except, again, like I said, the Gudra. But again, Gudra will be there in case I get rid of some things. We're 136 in HP, 32 defense, 16 speed def, max special attack modest, and 72 speed. With the 72 speed, I'm outspeeding a choice Scarfed Mamoswine, which means I will outspeed everything else unless he has a choice Scarfed Mew. In that sense of the regard, but outside we are slow. As you can see, my team is relatively slow versus some things that are very clutch. That's where Hatterene, and I don't know why my name was not on here, and also I did not give her my shiny form for her. I am so sorry, Hatterene. We're bringing Witchcraft to Hatterene this week. Pretty much same set, except this is 3 offensive this time with Trick Room, Dazzling Gleam, Psychic, Giga Drain. More of a defensive set this week than offensive. Running max HP, 100 defense with a bold nature, 88 special attack, 68 in speed def. Basically, the goal is to get Trick Room and help Venusaur out against things like the Mamoswine and stuff like that. If he's defensive, Mew is actually going to be faster than us in Trick Room, I think, with the speed investment. I'll double check that. But basically, if Venusaur can get under that, he can actually start getting holes into his Psychic types versus his team. I feel like he's going to semi-predict, semi-not predict me to bring Venusaur this matchup because of his 2 Psychic typings. But Hatterene can pretty much check to them with Dazzling Gleam. I was thinking putting Shadow Ball in this set because it would hit both, but Dazzling Gleam Stab is just too good to pass up. And this is another one I may potentially think about Dynamaxing right out the gate in Trick Room just to put some damage and pressure on his team. I'm next bringing Weatherman the Healer is making his debut this week. He's got some lot of matchup potential. I'm running Solar Power. It's really hard, but I'm going to focus on making this thing my Sun offensive mon. With Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Hyper Voice, Dragon Pulse, 132 in HP, max special attack, Modest. We're actually supposed to be running Modest. Why is it not doing that again? Modest, and then 124 in speed. This is me outspeed everything on his team that is not the Mega Gallade and the Choice Scarf Mammo. So if he does bring Mammo, I'll know if it's Scarfed or not. But basically, this mon goes into town. Hyper Voice just hits both his opponents, so it's really good because he's not going to bring his Ghost type. I really feel like his Ghost type is no matchup. But then I can just hit with a Thunderbolt if I really want to. Volt Switch is there to pivot in and out versus this entire team. Dragon Pulse is specifically there to check Gudra 1v1 because Gudra is actually a bit of a threat versus my team if we don't have Hatterene or some other threats on the team to handle it. So there's that. Making his debut is G-Max Sandaconda, and I keep forgetting to name my Pokemon. I am so sorry, guys. This makes me look a little unprofessional, but you know what? It's fine. We're going to name you a song reference like we have before. So, obviously, song reference is based off of a thing like, my Anaconda don't. My Anaconda. I'm going to stop right now so I don't get copyrighted, but you guys get the joke. But we're in Earthquake, Fire Fang, Rock Slide, Coil. Really semi-Spadef bulky this week with 150 HP, 100 in attack, 1 in max Spadef with the Careful Nature. With the Sand Spit ability, so we're actually running not only Sun, not only Trick Room, but we're running... Actually, do I want to run... Let's see, 156. Let me look at something real quick here, guys. Yeah, okay, we can run Careful, less faster because we actually will be faster than just say like a Bold Lapras, because Bold Lapras will hit 156, so we just barely outspeeded. But we're in Earthquake, Fire Fang, Rock Slide, and Coil. Now, this is a very interesting set. We're in Earthquake because I can trap some of his mons if I feel like I need to trap. Fire Fang to set up Sun if I have paired with Charizard, so I can get actually the Sun activated and Heat Rock boosted right there. And then the Rock Slide to get another turn of potential Sand damage if my Sand Spit's gone. Because I could save my Sand Spit if I really want to, G-Max up, and actually just go for a normal Rock Slide and actually use my normal Sand Spit ability to bait in something like that in that sense of regard. And we have Coil there because Coil is actually really good versus this entirety of his team. And last but not least, we're bringing Diamond or Mega Steelix. Mega Steelix actually has a really, you may think has a really terrible matchup, and I do agree it does, but I think this was a mon I had to bring for this matchup because, again, Trick Room is really good with it. And this one just puts it on. We're running Protect just to make sure we can waste some turns of his own turns if he wants to win. Curse to set up, and then Body Press with Iron Head. Iron Head plus Body Press destroys his team, and it will beat it 1v1 every single time. But that's going to be the team, guys. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I'm looking forward to this matchup. You guys can Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe to join the Phil Sharker crew today, and I'll see you guys in the battle next time. Until next time, guys, I'm Phil Sharker, and I say Hedgehog. I'll see you guys later.